Hello, dear children. Today we will continue with the third chapter, Diversity in Living Things and Their Classification. Today's subtopic is the structure of a plant. Children, the plant structure can be generally divided into two parts, the stem, which is above the ground, and the roots, which grow below the ground surface. The root, stem and leaves are the main part of the plant. Plants bear flowers for reproduction. Flowers are transformed into fruits. Fruits have seeds. Seeds give rise to new plants. Children, as you can look in the picture, there are two structures, the shoot system and the root system. Shoot system includes stem, fruit, leaf and flower, whereas root system includes only roots. Now let us study each part of the plant. Roots hold the soil firmly and anchor the plant. The main function of the root are to absorb and transport water and nutrients from the soil. There are two types of root, taproot and fibrous roots. Let us study taproot. Taproot are much longer and has extremely large surface area. It penetrates deep into the soil and also known as primary root of the plant. Some of the examples of taproot are hibiscus plant and carrot plant. Fibrous roots. Fibrous roots are short and have small surface area. It is shallow and does not penetrate deep into the soil. Example, onion and grass, etc. Children, do you know about aerial roots? Yes, aerial roots are above the ground. For example, banyan tree. Now, let us learn about the stem. The height, shape and size of a plant depends upon the stem. The stem carries out the functions of production, conduction and storage of food. In some plants, it has the function of reproduction. It also gives support to other parts of the plant. The leaf. The leaf is flat. It plays an important role in the production of food. Leaves are mainly of two types, simple leaf and compound leaf. Simple leaf is a single leaf that is never divided into smaller leaflet units. It is always attached to a twig by its stem. A simple leaf blade is undivided, though the margins may be toothed, smooth, jagged or even lobed. Compound leaf. Compound leaf is divided into several leaflets. Along with the main leaf, it has many leaflets joined to the stem. The flower. This is the most attractive part of the plant. It is connected to the stem by a stalk which may be long or short. A flower has a typical color and shape. The flower is the most important means of reproduction. The fruit. Fruits have different shapes. Fruits contain one or more seeds. Let us see some of the examples of fruits with one or more seeds. Now we shall see the fruits with more seeds. Watermelon, muskmelon, papaya, pomegranate, etc. Let us now see the fruits with one seed. Cherry, plum, mango, avocado, etc. I hope, dear children, each part of the plant is clear to you all.